Okay, Aquarius, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I'm going to start off here with these affirmation cards here. And if this is too bright, somebody tell me in the comments. The other videos, I don't know if they're a little dark or not, or if this is too bright, but I hope somebody let me know. All right, Aquarius. Organization. Okay. A busy life without organization is a very stressful thing. Learning to efficiently organize your time is something that takes practice but leads to great rewards. An organized life starts with an organized mind. Declutter your mind of unhelpful thoughts. This will lead to greater focus, less anxiety, and more clarity with which to organize and complete your tasks. I am an attentive and organized person. I will keep my mind focused and clear of unhelpful thoughts. Okay, I actually like that one. It doesn't matter what I like, as long as you like it. Alright, I'm using this deck this week. Alright, and Aries just popped out there. So some of you might be dealing with an Aries. Okay. And at the end, I'm going to pull a couple Lenormand cards also. At the end, if you guys like this reading, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool. And some of you might know that each sign has a power color, and yours is blue. That's one of the cards that flipped over earlier, so it was meant to come out. Okay. So there are earth signs here, quite a bit. And fire signs, water signs, and air also, since Gemini stands out here. So Gemini stands out, Scorpio stands out, Cancer stands out. Earlier, Aries wanted to pop out of the deck. Okay, so let me just look at the cards here. You have a couple of sixes and you have a couple nines. The number 6 is about hearts and healing and cooperation. The number 9 is fulfillment, compassion, empathy. Okay. So you start off here. By the way, this looks like it's more about like when this is about money and finances, you know, looks like this is about finances and stuff this week for you, kind of. All right. So first off, with you have the Six of Pentacles. So this can be a gift. It can be a material gain that's unexpected. It's also about sharing your wealth or your time with others. So it shows that you're kind and generous. And some of you might be getting a pay raise. Some might even be paying off a debt. That show that you're sensitive to the needs of others. Next up here you have the Lovers. So with the Lovers card here, the Lovers card is about true love, deep friendships, unions, passion, loyalty, but it also is about there might be an important decision that needs to be made. And if so, make choices from the heart. That's what the card says. The card indicates, and it also indicates health and healing. But it does say expect to receive love and healing and joy. And for some of you, new partnerships are likely. The card also encourages honesty and transparency when dealing with others. Next up, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, this can be a windfall of abundance. It is good fortune. It can be an exciting career opportunity or a lucrative contract. For some of you, it can... I think you got this last week too, because I think I remember talking about might be like a purchase of a new home or vehicle. Something to do with, with a home. Buying a home or maybe getting a home loan or something, but it is promise that a better day is, a better day, better life is possible. And it also reminds us to be grateful for things that we usually take for granted. Next up, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. So that shows seeds well planted. So looks like your efforts will be rewarded in the future. It just says a need for a little patience, a little perseverance, a little faith, but it does show profit or reward. And it shows also that you take pride in your work. So if any of you are worrying about if things will, if rewards coming or profit, don't worry about it, because it shows unnecessary worry. You will be rewarded in the future. Next up, you have Death card. So don't take that literal, unless there was one around you. That's possible that happened, but this card is generally about it is about endings, but it's endings that lead to new beginnings. So it can be renewal, transformation, letting go of what no longer is serving you. And so kind of like it can be a swift change in life for some of you. And again, it says take nothing for granted. So take nothing for granted. Appreciate things we usually, take for granted. It also says that, for some of you, set aside things like greed and addiction in order to live free. And also, this card can represent for some of you might be making a hard decision whether to stay or leave a relationship. Next up here, you have the Chariot. So the Chariot is a card of victory. It is achievement, drive, and stamina. For some, it's public recognition. It's also about self-control and staying focused. Can also indicate travel or relocation. Next up, you have the Nine of Wands here. And that says to keep on going, don't stop. Perseverance is key. I mentioned perseverance already, so you've got a couple cards mentioning perseverance here. I don't know if some of you haven't been trying to, stand up for yourself, been having to stand up for yourself a lot, but it can indicate that standing up for yourself has been trying, but keep it up. So it's about discipline. Next up here, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is financial success and material security, and it's through your own efforts. So you have this card clarifies the seven here, the Seven of Pentacles here, where seeds well planted. This shows that you're going to be enjoying the fruits of your labors. So yeah, financial success through your own effort. Yeah, it's hard work that leads to a nice life. Some of you are happily self-employed, it looks like. Also can be about travel or trying new things, like exploring and trying new things. So you have a couple cards there that mention there might be some travel. Next up here you have the Five of Cups. So that shows that maybe some of you, I don't know if you're feeling disappointed, or maybe you feel let down, or maybe you're even having some regret. But some of you actually might even have a little depression and kind of focusing on the negative. But this card does say that things happen for a reason, and try to look for the hidden blessings. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards here, just to see if I can get any more information or to clarify any of this. Let's see. There's your financial success right there. That I mentioned financial success, material security is right there. And there may be a message coming in, or someone it can represent a message coming in, or a person. But it's usually about a message that comes in. But I do see this message, or this maybe is about your financial standing or something. It could be about money. Or your job, which is money. All right, guys. If you like this, if you want to give it a like, that'd be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. All right, you guys. Thanks a lot.